Okay, so today we're going to do problems where we have two steps involved. Both of the steps you've done before, so this should actually be pretty easy. So here's what's going to happen. I'm going to give you a problem where I'm going to ask you to find molarity. Now remember the equation for molarity looks like this. Molarity is number of moles over volume. So if I give you moles and I give you volume, you just divide the two. That's pretty simple. However, in reality, right, when you're measuring out a substance on a scale, it doesn't read in moles, does it? It reads in grams. So we have to know how to find the number of moles if we have the mass. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you the mass, and you're going to have to find the number of moles using this equation. So you've done both of these steps before. It's nothing new. It's just today you have to use this equation first and find the number of moles, and then when you get your answer, you plug that into here to find the molarity. 2 steps.
I think we're easy.
M is what mole?
This is molarity.
I thought it was MLL.
No, moles is N. Moles. Molarity is capital M.
Okay.
The unit for this is MOL. The unit for this is capital M. All right, so let's do a problem here. See how this looks. Let's call this example 1. What is the concentration of a solution? Let's say 250 grams of, let's do sodium fluoride. Is added to 600 milliliters of water. There you go.
He has to take a part.
Okay. All right. So let's list our givens here. We got volume, 600 milliliters. And we got mass, which is 250 grams. Molar mass, and that we get from the periodic table. Okay. So if you want to, before anything, we can convert this to liters, because we know at some point we'll have to do that. What's that come out to? So we're just doing 6.
What are we doing? Like,
Okay, so we're gonna find molarity, right? But before we do anything, we should convert our volume to liters, just get that out of the way. So 600 milliliters, what is that? 0.6, right? And just multiply by 0.00. 0.6 liters. Okay, that's out of the way. All right, so we're asked for molarity. So we know molarity is number of moles over volume. We have volume. We don't have number of moles. So let's find number of moles. Okay? So number of moles equals mass over molar mass. Mass we have, that's 250 grams. And molar mass, well, we got to break out a periodic table, right? And we got to look for sodium and fluorine and add them together.
wait.
So I know what buzzing is. Huh?
What goes in the bottom?
Molar mass.
Yeah, but what is that?
The mass of sodium and fluorine added together.
42.
Oh.
42
We're all
grams,
gonna have that.
grams per mole. Okay. 42 grams per every mole. Okay, so we're going to do 250 divided by 42. Everybody understands where we got this, right? This is from the periodic table.
With the one you
To
gave
find
us?
that, you add them, right?
Wait, stop.
Yes.
The one he gave us is mass. This one we looked up sodium and fluorine, add them together.
Yeah, but that's like on the one you gave us, like the one that has like the
Yeah. Yeah, in any periodic table. Those your questions? Okay. All right, so what's 250 divided by 42? It's gotta be less than 6, I think.
I don't see
Like 5.9 or something.
5.95.
5.95. And that's moles, right? The grams cancel, so it's moles. Listen, while I'm doing these, you gotta take out your calculator, you gotta get out your periodic table. I can do this by myself, it's not helpful for me. It's more helpful to you if you're doing these as I'm doing them. Try to get ahead of me so you know what you're doing. All right, so we found number of moles, right? We found this, number of moles. Now we're gonna plug that into this equation because the original question was, what's the molarity? That's what we're actually trying to find. So now step 2. So we're going to do 5.95 moles, the number we just found, divided by the volume, which is 0.6 liters. And that's going to be almost exactly 10, right? It's like 9.99 or something. So we got a calculator. What is it?
9.9.
May I have your attention? All students should be at the second session of the park test. All students should be at the second testing location for the second session. Teachers, you can begin as soon as they're there. Thank you.
So 9.92 molar, capital M, where you can write moles over liters if you'd like. Okay, so it looks like a lot of work, but again, all we did was we took the mass and we found number of moles. We plugged our answer into here and we found molarity. Really just 2 steps. Okay? And don't forget you got to convert volume to liters. Let's do one more, all right?
Yep.
Okay. Does everybody have this? Can they erase? What is the concentration of a solution made by mixing 600 grams of, what do you have, a particular compound in it?
Potassium sulfate.
Potassium sulfate. K2SO4. You're gonna make a lot of work for yourself. Into, let's say, let's say 300 milliliters of water. All right, so there we go. Let's list our givens. Volume is 300 milliliters. So we just go ahead and convert this now.
Yeah.
What is it? 0.3, right? 0.3 liters. All right, mass is 600 grams. I'm asked for molarity, right? So that's molarity, number of moles over volume. I have volume, I don't have number of moles. So I'm going to go ahead and find number of moles. Yeah, so number of moles is mass, which is 600, divided by molar mass. All right, so what's potassium?
It's 39.
39 point what? Okay, so it's 39 times 2, right?
So 78.
39 times 2 plus sulfur is 32 plus 16 times 4 for oxygen, there's 4 of them. So that's our denominator.
64.
So 64 and 32 is 96, and 78 is 174. Is that right? 174?
Alright, plus 64 plus. Yeah, 174.
Okay. 174 grams per mole. Okay, so 600 divided by 174. It's got to be about 3.5-ish, right? What's the answer? 3.448. Let's say 3.45. Three significant figures. And that's moles. So we just found number of moles. You all right?
Yeah.
We're kind of unhappy about that.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, so now we're just going to take this and plug it in for n, right? So it's going to be 3.45 moles divided by 0.3 liters.
Wait, where did you get 3.45?
That's the final we just
Oh,
found.
yeah.
Mass divided by molar mass.
I forgot.
Okay? All right. And this is going to come out to,
11.5.
okay, 11.5 molar, capital M. Okay, so there's you know, a bunch of little steps, right? Like you got to convert volume to liters. You got to find molar mass. But at the end of the day, all we're doing is we're trying to find molarity, number of moles over volume, and we don't have number of moles, so we got to find that first by doing mass divided by molar mass. So we do this, we get our answer, we plug it into here, we get molarity. That's it. Questions? We good? Should I do one more?
No.
Okay. As usual, I put a few conversions on the front here for you guys to practice doing those.
Conversions with the point zero.
Yeah, you know, milliliters to liters.
How was testing?